What's going on, boys and girls? It's your boy Avionyx back with another action figure video. Now, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as I do put out quite a few videos throughout the month. In today's video, we are taking a look at the newly released Mousers from the NECA TMNT cartoon line. Now, I ordered this one directly from the NECA website when they first went for pre-order. Sometime, was it early this year or late last year? But yeah, I ordered only one, and my friend ordered one for him and me, since one of us is usually busy, so one or the other will order the two and split the shipping. But I do have another, so this came yesterday, and I have another set coming from Aliexpress coming in the next few weeks, which is a tad cheaper. I think I want to say it was like 10 or 15% cheaper, but it just takes a little bit longer to get here. But actually, these were pre-ordered when they first announced, and then they finally got to us yesterday. So ordering from Ali, from what I've seen all over Facebook from other groups, it's the same exact legit Mousers set. It's just that the Chinese or the Asia, I think it's in China, the Asia store collectibles have gotten them obviously earlier, so they're able to sell them and ship them out sooner. It's just, it takes a few weeks to ship out and get to you. So they shipped out, I want to say June 3rd or something like that. And according to my tracking, it looks like another week or so till they actually arrive at my doorstep. But yeah, so we're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to take a look at all the accessories, closer look at the Mousers themselves, and then we're going to take a look at their articulation. Then we're going to take a look at their scale comparison with the NECA Turtles, and then I'll do some with some of the Super 7s that I have too. And then I'm going to show some B-roll shots of these, along with sharing my final thoughts. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So first of all, the box that the Mousers come in is smaller than the usual 2-pack that we find with regular 2-pack figures like KC and Foot Soldier, or April and Foot Soldier, or like Slash and Leatherhead. I have my Slash and Leatherhead that I could have compared to, or my Ace Duck and Mutagen Man. They're kind of stored away at the moment since we're in the middle of moving, but yeah, these are smaller. So this is my 6-inch ruler, so it's just it's about 6.5 inches high, the packaging itself. And then going across, let's see, you got 6 and then like 9.5. So yeah, this is a smaller box than the 2-packs. All right, so the front, we obviously have our window of all the Mousers. On the side here, we have some promo shots. On the other side, we have some other promo shots of the Mousers. Obviously, these are all cartoon accurate according to the 1987 animated series. And what is it? The episode these come out for, the episode that's called A Little Thing About Rats, or something about rats, something like that. Here's the bottom with barcode. That's I don't think these are gonna show up in Target. I could be wrong. I think these are NECA exclusives. I could be wrong though, but there's the barcode and everything underneath on the box. And then in the back here we have the rest of this wave, which includes Super Bebop and Mighty Rocksteady, which I was able to find at Target during Haulathon, Usagi Yojimbo, and Cartoon Toka and Rezar. And then we have a small little, or just a brief little photo of the Mousers and some of the stuff that comes in. This is just a description of the cartoon itself, not so much about the Mousers. All right, let's go ahead and open everything up. So the cardboard insert that comes in the Mousers packaging is of the Technodrome in the Earth's core, which is the same exact thing that you'd find in the Super Bebop and Rocksteady 2-pack box. So this is a really cool background, and I didn't get a chance to keep the old one that came from the Super Bebop and Mighty Rocksteady, so I'm definitely gonna keep this one, even though it is smaller. But yeah, I regret throwing away the other one. All right, so I have all the Mousers and their accessories out of the packaging. So let's take a look at the Mousers themselves first. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 fully intact Mousers. 4 of them basically damage-free, but this one, he is a little bit dented in the head. Let's see if we can get them. There we go. So as you can see, he's got his head is all dented and has some slight damage from fighting the turtles. And then the eye lost its power, so it's like the red light is no longer on. But other than that, He's in good shape. So let's take one of the better, cleaner looking mousers, and we will take a look at the detail. So these are primarily white in color, and then they have the underbelly, which is painted gray, probably for shading, but I don't know if you can tell in the video that it's gray compared to the white. And then we have the black painted parts right here on the side of the jaw, on the side of the upper leg, and then the neck is a dark gray, and it has some like robot grooves in there, sculpt. Also underneath the chin, we do have that lighter shade of gray for shading, and then the red paint application for the eye, the single one eye on top. I'm gonna try to keep my hand up here to help focus. And then if you open up their mouth, it's like a dark charcoal gray, and some robot sculpting and details, just very minimal because these are cartoon accurate. So it has a few robotic lines in there, and then its throat, it's black right there in the middle. On the backside, not so much going on. Under the bottoms of the feet, do have some light gray paint applications there, along with the nails. All right. Now, if I'm sure most of you already know, the Mousers are bad guys, and Baxter Stockman invents them. He's trying to get a job with the city, trying to fix that rat problem, and Shredder later recruits Baxter Stockman to make use of these Mousers to capture the Turtles and Splinter and April O'Neil. But yeah, so I can't wait for Human Baxter to arrive after the SDC, the San Diego convention, Comic Con convention, because Human Baxter invented these. So he was still a human, not a fly yet. So a great photo opportunity and great scene of the Mousers with their creator, Human Baxter, would just be epic. So yeah, just a little quick backstory on the Mousers, if you don't already know. I'm sure y'all already know. But yeah, so not a lot of detail going on. Their height, so the height of this, if you want to stand them up straight like that, I got my ruler here. He stands at about, what, 2.5 inches, maybe a little bit, just like a hair, or about 63 millimeters tall. So it's going to scale well with our cartoon turtles. But let's take a look at articulation. So I went ahead and kind of warmed up all 5 of the Mouser's joints, so it'll be easier to show articulation for this video and posing and whatnot. So let's start off with the head. We do have a neck joint at the bottom. It's able to articulate. Also at the top, it can do this. Look all the way up and look all the way down like that. And then it's going to be able to rotate. So double neck joint going on. And then the killer articulation, no pun intended, the awesome articulating jaw. So this is as far as it will open up, the jaw. Okay. And it also has some great head tilt. Kind of give it that confused puppy dog look, that puppy dog that dogs do. And then the legs, the articulation at the upper leg, go all the way around. If you move his head, go all the way around like that. And then we have a knee joint, which can, bend forward and back. And then we do have the ankle. So that articulation is very simple, but these Mousers, they're robots, so they're not made to be articulating quite well. But they are going to be kind of front heavy because of the head. So you can pull off, there you go, like a leg forward and a leg backward like that. But yeah, so that's articulation is very, very simple, but everything is perfect for it as far as accuracy with the NECA Turtles. The durability of these feels great at the legs. They are, thinner body parts, thinner plastic parts, but as long as you heat up the joints, you're not gonna break them if you're posing them and moving them around. Tapping on the head, it reminds me of, and the texture, like that matte. This is all matte finish. Tapping on it and feeling it reminds me of like an eggshell. So yeah. These will break if handled wrong, but for the most part, they feel durable. All the joints feel durable. Just make sure you warm up all their joints to be able to pose them without breaking them. So yeah, like I said, we have 4 fully intact Mousers. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, you can get them to look down like that, which is nice. Like they're looking down at these rats, you know, over here. But we're going to take a look at the 6th and 7th mouser, which are damaged mousers, not damaged from shipping. So we have this one. It does articulate still. It has a bunch of dents on its head. The jaw still opens up, and then it still articulates at the head and the top of the neck. And then it doesn't articulate there at the base. And then the foot and the legs still articulate on the right side. The left one, it has a broken left foot. And then this one actually has a rat sticking out of its butt, which is kind of funny, and has a wire like coming out right there. So yeah, this is a battle damaged mouser. So this would be basically mouser number 6. And then mouser number 7 has its head already broken off. There's a closer look at the wires, purposely broken off, and dented head. Obviously they've already lost power, so this one and the 6th mouser, they have power turned off at their eyes, so their eyes are turned off and black rather than red. The jaw still articulates. And this one actually has a hole on top for Raphael's sai to be able to go through to make it look like he's broken it off of a mouser. No hole on top of this mouser. So he's basically just going to be probably either dead on the ground or hanging on to someone's hand by its jaw. And then this 7th mouser also does come with its broken neck. Like that. That's cool. And then here's a closer look at the sculpt of the broken wires at the base of the neck. And then its third portion of the 7th damaged mouser is the lower body, which is pretty cool because if you take a look at the inside sculpt of this, that is pretty cool. You see the gray wires. See, it's kind of hollowed out. Awesome. And then it has that cracked eggshell look. Speaking about the egg earlier, all those dents. So this really cool looking. And then the legs still articulate, so you can basically have it like a chicken running around with its head cut off. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It still articulates even though it is a damaged mouser. That's cool of NECA to still tack that on there. And then let's take a look at the other accessories here. So we do have a VHS cassette tape, which is really cool. And it looks like it's about scale to what it's supposed to be, I guess, according to the NECA tune scale. And it's primarily black like a regular VHS. And then you can see the inner 2 sides of the tape, light blue with white. On the edge, no title or label or anything. And then the back side, that is really cool. They sculpted some of these lines like a real VHS, and even the 2 gears, which is really nice touch. Awesome, awesome. I can't wait to have the second set of mousers because then I'll have 2 of these. So if you have an army of these mousers, you're going to have 1 for every box, which can be cool for if you're setting up like a VHS collection on a shelf or something. And then we do have a wedge of cheese right here. There you go. So it's a little sculpt of that. Okay, and then we do have a slice of pizza. And then we have one of these little flying drones. I need to focus on that. There we go. Kind of looks like a bug, but yeah, this is from that episode 2 thing about rats where all these little drones are flying around. It's got the white propeller already spinning, the black spindle, and then the gray body and black legs, and the black visor of the eyes, I guess. So that's pretty cool. And then these come with rats or mouses, mice. So I do have the Rat King Vernon 2-pack, but I haven't gotten a chance to open them up yet. Like I said, I'm moving, so everything's kind of stored away until we move and I can open up and display everything. But you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rats in here. So here's one rat. I think this one is a carbon copy of what you can find in the Rat King set, because it looks like these can wrap around the arm. The tail can wrap around the arm. So here's one gray rat, well detailed in paint, pink ears, black eyes, even white painted teeth, and the black nose. And then here's a lighter shade of that same mouse or rat, whatever. There you go. So let's do a little side by side. You can see that they are two different shades. And then we have one that's laying, you know, we got brown tails. And we got one that's kind of laying down. There we go. This is of the same gray as the second rat that I showed. So that's cool. These are really cool little accessories. And then, actually no, that was the same color as the first rat I showed you. And then, so there's two of this color, two of that color, and then three of these color rats. So what did I show you? I showed you the one that can hook on an arm, and then we have this one where it's kind of like in a mid pose of running or something, or crawling. Okay, and then this one, it's standing up on its hind legs. There you go, with its arms kind of tucked in towards its midsection. Great for a sewer diorama, you know. And then this last goofy little rat, he's a different paint color than the other two shades that we see, but he looks like he's standing up on his hind legs. The expression on his face looks all like goofy and happy. I want to say it's like a very, very light brown or tan. Got whiskers. This one actually has whiskers compared to the other ones. Black whiskers, black nose, and its arms are all out in front of him, probably to hold like this slice of cheese, perhaps. Let's see if we can get it in there. Yeah, you can probably get him to hold that wedge of cheese. Maybe this way. So there we go. Perfect, just like that. Or maybe even the slice of pizza. There you go. So he likes cheese pizza with pepperoni. Alright, so here is scale comparison of the Mousers with the Turtles in Disguise made by NECA. And here is April O'Neil, Casey Jones, Splinter, and mutated Fly Baxter Stockman. And here we have Bebop, Shredder, Ultimate Foot Soldier, and Rocksteady. And here are the Mousers with Android Krang and Bubble Krang. Alright, final thoughts. If you weren't able to get it through NECA, you must get it through Aliexpress while they still are at a decent price. And you'll only have to wait a few weeks of shipping because Mousers are a great army builder set. I suggest buying at least 2 sets. That way you have, a total of 10 army of Mousers to add to that scene with Baxter against the Turtles or against the Shredder and everything. I've seen some people grab like several of these boxes to create a huge army of Mousers. You know, not only did they show up in the animated series of the 1987, 80s, 90s cartoons, but they also showed up in the Mirage comics as well. Obviously, that's where these Mousers first originally came from. You know, surprisingly, as small as they are a great articulating set and of great durability. Don't play with them too much, I guess, but you know, just make sure you use hot water or a hair dryer to loosen up joints. Lots of great accessories to add to Rat King's rat lair. You know, all the mice and the rats. Great little touch of the wedge of cheese and the VHS cassette tape. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed watching this video, please go ahead and give it a like. If you're planning to get these on Aliexpress, or if you know any more information about them being in Target perhaps later on, let me know down in the comment section below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell to be notified of future content like this. Thanks for watching, guys.